Well, based on some of your posts, it looked like you are not a happy camper. Let's start, first of all, with what is really, I think, really big news is Putin's two speeches yesterday, one inside the Kremlin to a very large audience when he welcomed the four republics, Donetsk, Lugansk, Zaporozhye, and Kherson, uh, for the completion of their referenda that overwhelmingly they supported to be incorporated into Russia. And and then we'll talk about some of the implications. And then I will ask you about some other monumental happenings which you have been on top of. So, first of all, your impression of President Putin's two speeches yesterday, and the second one, by the way, was to a enormous crowd in Red Square. What was your impression as you watched that, as you read it?
To be honest, I didn't watch or read either of them because I'll tell you the first rule of politics, bro. What they say means nothing, and what they do says everything. And that applies to Russian politicians as much as everywhere else in the world. And so, at this point, I don't care what Putin says. I don't care what the Ministry of Defense reports on how many thousands of Ukrainians they killed. What only thing that matters to me right now is who's winning this war. And right now, it ain't Russia. So I don't care. I was actually kind of pissed off that these guys are having this big party while one of my friends, at least, was getting attacked by multiple thousands of Ukrops in Liman yesterday, had to retreat again, you know, and, so to me, it's like, fiddling while Rome burns, or ordering another drink on the Titanic while it's sinking. So I didn't even watch it, to be honest. I didn't even watch it. I don't care what he says. I don't care. I mean, it's like yesterday, the people, the citizens of the city of Liman and the soldiers defending it were told by Putin in real terms, welcome to Russia, now run. So that's my impression, bro.
Well, the response to his speech by a lot of other people who have been following this and who are pro-Russian described it as historic, monumental, and one even said it had biblical proportions.
That's a bunch of bullshit, bro. That's ridiculous. That's a bunch of idiots talking there, man. It has no proportions except whether we win the war. Because I'll tell you what, today you understand that the people in Liman voted in this referendum. And I voted here too in Donetsk. And when you vote, you have to go and give your passport number, you have to give your address. And those voter rolls for those people that voted in Liman are now the death list for the Nazis that control that city and those citizens that didn't escape.
Okay, let's
So
be
everybody that says how wonderful it is a fool.
okay. Let's be clear. Liman voted as part of what? Donetsk.
Yes, it's part of the Donetsk people's. It's part of Donetsk Oblast, which is claimed to be part of the Donetsk People's Republic, which is claimed to be part of Russia, but it doesn't do all those words, all those pieces of paper don't mean diddly squat. They don't stop bullets, bro. They don't stop bullets. They don't stop the Nazis from kicking down your door and torturing you to death and making you a video of it to post on TikTok if you're in Le Mans tonight.
So, given what the Ukrainian Nazis have been doing to pro Russians, they've been knocking on doors, they've been rooting them out. Are the people of Le Mans experiencing already the terror and the murder that the Nazov battalion has promised to inflict on them?
What do you think, bro? What possible reason could anybody have to think that that's not happening like it has every other place that the Russian army has retreated from?
Okay, so um, I want to come back to this subject in a minute, but I'd like your comments on the referenda. Those 4 oblasts overwhelmingly voted to become part of Russia. It's obvious that already the Russian Supreme Court has said that these documents are legal according to the Constitution. The Duma and the upper house will supposedly vote on Tuesday, and Putin can't wait to sign them. What is your take on the referendum? And then we will come back to the situation that is happening post referenda.
Okay, I voted in the referendum. I voted yes to allow Russia to join the Donetsk People's Republic. And I'll tell you what my full impression of the referendum is that it was a stupid waste of time, a waste of energy, a distraction of attention, and a waste of resources. All the money that they spent on those ballots and all the hoopla, they should have been sending to the guys at the front that still don't have gloves or boots or sleeping bags, much less drones or thermal imagers or night vision devices that are fighting against fully equipped NATO troops now, that outnumber them, 15 to 1 or 10 to 1. So I'm not real thrilled about the referendum. Yes, I voted in it. Yes, I am a patriotic Russian citizen. Yes, I'm a patriotic DPR citizen. But the mistakes of our leaders are becoming to the point of being intolerable. Intolerable.
Okay. Do you think that you're expressing the opinion of most of the people in the Donbass and Zaporozhye and Liman? I don't mean Liman, I mean
Well, I
Kherson.
guarantee I'm expressing the opinion of the people in Liman, if the ones that are still alive, And as far as the rest of them, I mean, there's, there's some there. Everybody has an opinion, and only some of them are qualified to have it. And anybody that thinks that a referendum is going to change anything towards the conduct by Ukrainian and NATO Nazis of this war is not qualified to have an opinion. They're an idiot. The referendum means nothing. It changes nothing. The only thing that means anything is who controls the ground, who is winning the war. That's the only thing that means anything.